Some places don't ask you to be quiet. They pull the silence out of you. Ford's Theater is one of those places. We came here expecting history, but what we found was something heavier, something that lingers. Before it became one of the most infamous sites in American history, Ford's Theater lived a different life. In 1833, it was a church. By 1861, it became a theater, rebuilt after a devastating fire, rising again as a place of laughter, performance, and escape during the Civil War. Actors filled the stage, crowds filled the seats, and among those actors was a man who knew the building intimately, John Wilkes Booth. April 14, 1865. The war was ending. The city was breathing again. President Abraham Lincoln and his wife attended a play, Our American Cousin, from the presidential box above the stage. We sat up there too. Not in the exact box, but high enough to see it clearly. And from that angle, you don't just hear the story. You start to see it unfold. Booth knew the theater. He knew the play. He knew the moment the audience would laugh loud enough to cover a gunshot. At around 10:15 p.m., he stepped into that box. One shot. Lincoln never regained consciousness. He was carried across the street to the Peterson House, where he died the next morning at 7:22 a.m. The tour guide walked us through every moment, but honestly, there wasn't much talking from us. We just listened, looked, tried to piece it together in our heads. Because when you're standing there, not reading it, not watching it, but standing where it happened, history stops feeling like a story and starts feeling real. My son was especially locked in. Out of everything we saw that day, the thing that stuck with him the most? The actual pistol. The one Booth used. It's one thing to hear about history. It's another thing entirely to stand inches away from it. After that night, Ford's Theater was never just a theater again. It became a crime scene, a government building, a place marked by tragedy, including a deadly collapse in 1893. And eventually, it became what it is today, a working theater, a museum, a memorial, a place where the story is still being told. If you've ever stood somewhere and felt history settle around you like that, you know exactly what this place feels like. And if you haven't yet, stick with us. We've got more roads to travel. Ford's Theater isn't just where history happened. It's where it stays. Quiet, unshaken, waiting for the next person to step inside and feel it too.